YouTube, Shuki here with a quick review of the Ultraman Orb Ultra Hero Series 01, 02, and 03, Ultraman Orb Spacium Zeperion, Burnmite, and Hurricane Slash. The first three and main three forms of Orb that we've seen thus far. There will be a couple more on the horizon. We'll take a look at those in batches as they release. But I figured what a good place to just go ahead and start with these than the first three forms of Orb. So each of them come with a little tag. There's nothing inside them or anything. It's not really all that interesting, but I thought I would show them off anyway. Now these were all released sporadically throughout the line. Hurricane Slash just came out in August. These two came out in July, I believe. So there we go. Each of these cost about 800 yen or so, give or take, depending on where you pick them up. But they're just really small, soft vinyl figures, sofubi, as they call them in Japan. I'm going to go ahead and move the other two just so the camera doesn't have weird focusing problems. But here is Spacium Zeperion, the main form, so to speak, that we see most often between Ultraman and Ultraman Tiga. It's pretty cool. It's my favorite, maybe? I don't know. Burnmite's really cool, too. In fact, yeah, Burnmite's my favorite. I just decided my favorite right here in the middle of the video. But as with most soft vinyl figures from Japan, they ship in little baggies. So, like, things can get all bent out of shape. And they could end up, like, he doesn't have a problem standing. Burnmite is basically a drunkard. He can't stand for the life of him. To fix that, all you have to do is boil some water, dip their feet in the water so that the vinyl material is nice and pliable. You kind of set it up exactly how you want it, and then it should stay there, and then you go ahead and freeze it, pop it in the freezer real quick, and the soft vinyl will harden to that form. So it's a way to fix them up. But here is Spacium Zeperion. Really cool. As with all of these, you only have articulation in the arms, which can go all the way around if you kind of force it past these little armor bits. And articulation in the waist. So you're not going to get a whole lot of articulation on these, but they're great for kids that are watching the show and they want some nice, cheap, affordable versions of their favorite heroes to go ahead and kind of like clang against each other and have them fight, or just have them on display. I've got all of the Ultra Hero series figures from Ultraman Ginga all lined up on one of my shelves, and it looks pretty cool. So I dig these a lot for what they are. They're cheap, affordable representations, and I can appreciate that. So there is that. Here's Burnmite. Like I said, I'm going to have to hold him because his foot got warped to heck and back. But I love Burnmite. I'm a huge fan of Taro, so naturally I'd like Burnmite quite a bit. Right there. Nice golds and silvers. As with most of these, the backs are always unpainted, but they're fine. You're not going to look at them from the back anyhow. So there's that. I do like Burnmite. It's a shame he's the one that's screwed up, because, like I said, I like Burnmite, but he's pretty much just, he's a goner. So I definitely have to have him take a trip to the spa to get his feet all nice and straightened. But definitely really cool. And then finally, the newest one, Hurricane Slash. Right here, a combination of Jack and Zero. Pretty neat. I can see why people like this form a lot. Zero's a pretty cool Ultraman. I've seen most of his films, so that's pretty neat. He's neat because I've seen his stuff. But I do like this form a lot. And he has the, like, he came the most pristine. He can stand perfectly fine. But that really is about it for these. Burnmite's just gonna lay down. He's tired. He's like me right now. He's tired. But like I said, these are really cheap, really affordable. About 800 yen a piece, and that's like normal retail price. A lot of stores do end up selling them cheaper. So they're really easy to get a hold of too. They're not like super popular to the point where they sell out all the time. So being able to find like a complete set near the end of the show shouldn't be too difficult for you. I like these for what they are. Like I said, I got a nice little display of all the Ultraman characters, like their Spark Dolls as they were in Ginga and X, just kind of on display, and these are going to be added to that display as well. So they're really nice for what they are. I understand they're not everyone's cup of tea. They don't do a whole lot, but again, they're really affordable. So they're a nice affordable representation. They're great for kids as well. So it's a shame that these aren't Spark Dolls too, but obviously they aren't going to do anything in the previous Spark Doll related merchandise anyway, because Orb's noises aren't in those toys, so it doesn't really matter. But they are the same size, the same scale, and everything like that, so they fit perfectly fine with the previous Spark Dolls if you have a good collection of those. So that about does it for this review. If you like it, go ahead and blast that like button, comment below, and subscribe for more. So as always, thanks for watching, take care, and have a great one. Bye.